What is groups and teams? Group is a two or more individuals interacting and interdependent who have come together to achieve particular objectives. There are two types of group. There are informal groups and formal groups. Informal groups are formed naturally around common interests, identities, or social goals. Formal groups are created by company leaders to perform a specific task for an organization. Next, what is a team? A team is a number of people who work together to accomplish a shared purpose or goal. Each team is the sum of its parts, which means members of the team rely on another to accomplish the outcome. Teams work together to solve problems, create new products and other functions such as aligning passion and purpose. There are a few different types of teams, which is cross-departmental teams, process team, and self-managed teams. Next, I'm going to explain what is team in organization. Team is one way for organization to gather input from members and to provide organization members with a sense of involvement in the pursuit of organizational goals. Secondly, team also allow organization flexibility in assigning members to projects and allow for cross-functional groups to be formed. Lastly, an effective team is generally one in which members are empowered to make decisions about how to get work done.
So the question is, what is team performance? The definition of team performance is when a team members cooperating to achieve output goals, such as quality, functionality, and reliability of outputs. Team performance exists to monitor how well a diverse amount of people can work together in order to achieve this thing called high performance work team. High performance work team is full of goal-oriented individuals with specialized knowledge and complementary talents that cooperate, innovate, and constantly generate superior outcomes. Although an organization will have various types of goals to achieve, in order to have the desired outcome, a number of people will relentlessly work together to have that goals secure. Through efficient understanding, a strong sense of accountability, and trust among each individuals, team performance with great qualities of people can be created that can give a greater impact for an organization, thus creating the next in line organizations in the market. So really, what does team performance do to an organization? Well, we often heard that team performance is what makes or breaks a business, especially the ones that are at the building stage, and in a general context, this has some truth in it. This is because organizations are considered more likely to succeed when individuals work effectively to create a high-performance work team in order to keep the organizations going. Just like the phrase teamwork make the dream works, a great team performance is a profitable aspect to have in an organization, as it creates an enormous satisfaction and pleasure in the work environment, both for yourself and for your colleagues. Organizations also love to use creating a strong base of team as their tactics to succession, as it does not only create a positive environment for their people, but also muster up various creative ideas from different people with different experiences. Other than that, good teamwork creates synergy, which means that the combined effect of their team is greater than that of an individual work, which will lead to a tremendous performance of the said team. Just was saying from Stephen Covey, synergy is the highest activity of life. It creates new, untapped alternatives. It values and exploits the mental, emotional, and psychological differences between people, which is a great example on why team performance can make a powerful impact to an organization. However, even though high-performance work team is sought after, but the chances of a team being inadequate still exist. So, the question is, What are the factors affecting team performance? We have 6 factors that might affect team performance, and the first one is roles. What does it mean by roles? Team performance are a set of responsibilities and behaviors that establish expectations from how each member contributes to the team's performance. The first type of team performance is role perception. Role perception refers to how people perceive on how they should act in a role that they are in. Employees' morale and self-esteem may suffer as a result of their lack of clearly defined and unstructured understanding of their tasks and responsibilities in an organization. And then we have role expectation, which refers to how other people believe we should act according to the expectation of our role. Role expectations include both action and qualities, so every individual in a team will be expected to perform like how others believe them as suitable for the position as it is their performance to be. The lack of communicating from role expectations on a team will eventually affect team performance. But we should note that role expectations and perceptions are strongly tied to stereotypes' view of roles. Next team role is psychological contract. So what is psychological contract? Psychological contract is actually an unwritten contract of agreement that sets out what management expects from an employee and what treatment employees will be getting from the management based on each of their roles. For example, some organizations have policies on how to interact with their employees, motivate them, and console them. But just like role expectations, a mutual understanding from both sides must be included in order to have a good team performance. And the last team role is role conflict. Role conflict will affect team performance when lack of communication and cooperation in a team occurs. When disagreement about role perceptions and expectations happen, this can lead to conflict in a team setting. This is because an individual might have a different perceptions and expectations about roles and outcomes of team performance, while other individuals might have the exact opposite set of perceptions and expectations of their own. And when that happens, conflict will come forth, which at the end will affect team performance.
So, norms is an acceptable standards of behavior within a group that are shared by the group's member. There are informal rules and shared expectations team establishes to regulate member behaviors. Norms can develop through initial team experience, critical events in team's history, and experience and values bring to the teams. This is how team norms can boost team effectiveness. One is by treating each other with dignity and respect, and they should avoid hidden agendas among the members and be genuine with each other about their ideas, challenges, and feelings. They should also have confidence that the issues that they discuss will be kept in confidence, and the team members should practice to be more open-minded and never be defensive with the colleague. Next is status. It is a socially defined position or rank given to groups or group members by others. There are 3 sources of status. Number 1 is the power a person wields over others, a person's ability to contribute to a group's goals, and last but not least, an individual's personal characteristic.
The fourth factor that affecting team performance is size. Size is the coordination that it is enough to complete works. Smaller teams are better because it needs less time to coordinate roles and resolve differences. It also requires less time to develop more member involvement, thus higher commitment. But team must be large enough to accomplish tasks. It is because it consumes more time in coordination and organizing work.
The factors affecting team performance is cohesiveness, the degree to which group members are attracted to each other and are motivated to stay in the group. Both cognitive and emotional process related to the team members' social identity, such as motivated to remain members, willing to share information, strong interpersonal bonds, resolve conflict effectively, better interpersonal relationship, and strong culture. Other than that is diversity, the extent to which members of a group are similar to or different from one another. The members have with diverse knowledge, skill, perspective, values, and others. The advantage is better for creatively solving complex problems, broader knowledge base, better representation of team constituents. The disadvantage is take longer to become a high-performing team and increase risk of dysfunctional conflict. The recommendation to improve team performance is training and development. Effective training and development is an important thing of outstanding team performance. It is important to equip your team with the knowledge and skill they need to carry out their role effectively. Companies can reap the rewards of providing training for their employees because well-trained workers help increase productivity and profits. Investing in employee training should improve retention rates, customer satisfaction, and creativity for new product ideas. Effective training saves money by reducing time spent on problem solving and save money in the long run by producing a better workforce. Besides, we can improve team performance by effective project management. Project management is all about getting everybody working on one system with a single message stream, agreed timeline, and tasks. With the right project management system will give managers important project visibility. It also gives one place for all internal and external communication, meaning that projects are organized and can be accessed and reviewed by all members. They identify the project team members and make sure all members know their exact roles in the project.
In conclusion, team performance management is vital to a company's success. It is difficult to determine whether a team is on the right path without it. Team performance management is also an important factor in enhancing group productivity. A team should constantly work together. When a team performs well, it lessens the job pressure on each employee, allowing him or her to be thorough in accomplishing the assigned roles. Every employee should have a function that matches his or her specialization when it comes to exchanging ideas or tasks. Team performance is very crucial in an organization because it allows employees to bond with one another, which strengthens relationships. When they work together for a long period of time, the team naturally becomes more collaborative, resulting in a more enjoyable work environment for everyone. A pleasant work atmosphere will lead to better productivity, which helps organizations achieve their objectives more efficiently. And working together provides an excellent opportunities for employees to learn new abilities. Unlike working alone on a project, teamwork allows people to challenge one another's ideas and come up with a compromise solution that will add up to the task's successful completion. Petronas is one of the high team performance organization. A high team performance organization is one that achieves better financial results over time than its competitors by being able to react and adapt quickly to changes, managing for the long term, establishing an integrated and aligned management structure, continuously improving its core capabilities, and truly treating its employees as its main assets. Petronas empowers their employees by fostering, harnessing, and growing their talents and workforce in order to create a superior collective business result.